Okay, I'm going to try to walk you through a little bit of unemployment to give you an idea of what you're looking at. Easiest way is to Google Ohio unemployment. I got that up here. Google Ohio unemployment, and it's going to ohio.gov, unemployment.ohio.gov. Click on that, and you will get to this page, Ohio Department of Job and Family Services. You should be in the right spot. Come down here, and you're going to click for unemployed workers. Right here in that menu on the left side, unemployed workers. I'm going to click that. Now I can apply or log in. So when you start, you're going to want to apply. What that's going to do is take you to a special login page. After this is your information page that you agree. You're going to be honest with them. Basically, you're going to supply your Social Security number and all this stuff. All of this is secure. It's right through the state of Ohio. I click agree. If you are a new unemployment claimant, you click here on the left side of this square for register. Or if you already have you are an existing claimant, you click the login here right above it. So I'm going to click the login because I've already put in my information. I'm just trying to walk you through this. So I'm going to click login. Now when you first start, it's going to take you to this Ohio ID thing. You're going to have to create this account for this Ohio ID. This is a little extra security measure for logging in and out of things like this. They're usually going to do like a kind of a double login thing. You're going to log in here. They're going to send you a text on your phone or an email, whatever you choose. So I already have mine straightened out, so I log in here, and then I'm going to put in my password. Write down your password, make it something you're going to remember. This one's got to be like 14 characters. It's got to have a capital, it's got to have a special character, it's got to have a number. So it's going to be kind of a long password that you may not remember offhand. So write it down, put it in your phone, whatever that is. So now I'm going to log in, and this will take me, since I've already went through this process, this should take me right to the unemployment page. Now, this is the second or third time I've logged into this today, so earlier it sent me a text to verify, but it's not doing it this time. So the first time you log in, it'll probably send you a text. So now you're in the unemployment page, and this is your basic page that you're going to look at. So in the future, when you do claims and things like that, when you log in, this is what's going to come up, is this information here. So I'm going to walk through this a little bit. Up here in the new claim, you can file new claim for unemployment benefits. That's what you're going to want to click right off the bat. Down here, your weekly claim, no weekly claims can currently be filed. I do not have an unemployment claim open. So what would happen here is, let's say you are in school this week, you are going to click on file a new claim for unemployment benefits. That is going to open your claim. So on Sunday or after, so you go through all this week, you've already logged in here, you've opened your claim. After midnight on Sunday morning, you are able to file unemployment for this week. And under this weekly claim, it will say you are eligible to file the claim for whatever the date for this week is. But you can't do that until next week. Down here you got claim details. You can view your claims and summaries and the things you've done. If you've gotten payments, it'll show the payment history. Your first payment's going to be a few weeks before you get it. You can update your personal information up here. And down here, this is key, view correspondence inbox. Your correspondence inbox is if you get an email, so you file your claim and you get an email from unemployment, it's going to say you have a new correspondence. What you're going to want to do is log in and click on that correspondence box, and it's going to have an envelope here. And when you click open that envelope, it's going to tell you what they sent you. So let's say they accepted your claim. They checked your previous employer. You are indeed laid off. They accepted your claim. They're probably going to send you a correspondence. You click on that. You click on the button there and then view details, and that will basically open up this little envelope here. If the envelope's open, that shows you've already looked at that in the past. So that's going to open it up and basically tell you that your claim was accepted. Maybe they had a problem with, let's say they don't have your employer's address, or your previous employer. Maybe they're going to send you something saying, we don't have your previous employer's address, you have 7 days or 14 days to put in that information. Anytime you get a correspondence in your email, check it immediately, because if they need information from you, there's going to be a time window in that. And if you go beyond the time window, they're just going to deny your claim. They're not going to wait around for you. You have to respond to this stuff quickly. So when you get that correspondence, make sure you open it. So I'm going to go back to the main menu. File a new claim. So you're going to file your new claim. I have all my information. It is SOCIAL, date of birth. Make sure you got all your information. Driver's license number. Have all this stuff handy when you're filling it out. It's a lot easier to fill this stuff out on the computer, because on the main page, I should have pointed it out first thing this morning. I'm on a Monday morning right now, and it said they have high call volume. They're going to have high call volume until probably Tuesday afternoon every single week, because they have people calling, wanting to file their unemployment, or the payment didn't go through, or whatever. They're going to be very busy. So I'm going through, I have all this stuff filled out, my name, address, my home phone, email address, all this stuff, and I'm going to move along for the claim. I do not want to do that. Ethnicities, things like that. Your usual trade and occupation. U.S. citizen. It's going to go through all the usual questions, and then have you filed a claim for unemployment benefits in the last 12 months. It's going to walk you through all these questions. Answer them to the best of your ability. Have you worked regular employment, meaning non-military? It's going to ask you if you served in the military during a certain window. It's checking your past. Your past probably 6 to 9 months, or well, for here it's a year. Checking what have you done in the past year. It wants you to know where you've worked or whatever. Answer all these questions. I don't know if it'll let me click next without moving along. No, it will not. So let me go through this quick. It's asking you if you've worked outside of Ohio. No, not paying child support. Child support is going to ask you that. Answer all this stuff. They're going to figure it out. If you weren't honest with them, they're going to figure it out, and they're going to deny your claim. It's going to ask you how many dependents you have. If you want taxes taken out right off the bat, all of that is up to you. Are you receiving any retirement payments, pension, severance pay? Do you have a definite recall date from any of your employers? Put no. Your employer might say, hey, I got something for you in 2 weeks. Don't put yes, because your employer could call you back and say, I don't have anything. You do not have a recall date. Do you expect to be recalled by any of your former employers? Put no. You don't know that for sure. Even if they tell you over the phone, things change. Are you currently enrolled in attending school, college, or vocational training? This is key right here. Are you currently enrolled in attending school, college, or vocational training? No. Put no. You are not part-time. Unemployment understands this. This is not the schooling they are talking about. This is different. This is an apprenticeship program. None of that says that. This is not vocational training. Do not put yes, do not put part-time. Nothing on there. Were you in school? No. Make sure you put no. Are you a member in good standing of a skilled trade union? You are going to put yes, and you are going to put the carpenters. Where are we? Here we are, carpenters. I don't know if that has millwright separately. It does have millwright. Let's look at floor layer. Does not have floor layer separately. So if you are a floor layer, put carpenters. If you're a millwright, put millwright. Your local, put your local in there, whatever your local is. What city? We're going to go from Rossford, and then state of Ohio. This stuff we just went through here is key. If you mess this up, you're going to have a tough time getting out of it. You're just going to do a lot of work. You can get out of it, you're just going to have to do a lot of work. Are you required to seek work through your union exclusive hiring hall? Put yes. Right here at the bottom. Are you required to seek work through your union, or is your union an exclusive hiring hall? You are going to put yes. Click next. The time of your layoff, did your employer provide you with a mass layoff number? Probably not. 9 times out of 10, this is a no. Just put no. Even if you're unsure, just put no. Have you worked for any other employers in the last 6 weeks besides the one who provided you with this ID number? Put no. Next. Please provide all of your regular employment for the last 6 months, beginning with your most recent employment. So you're going to go to Add Employer, and if you have filled stuff out in the past, these are going to pop up. Some of your previous contractors are going to pop up. If your employer is not here, hit not here. You are going to have to fill out the information. You're going to need the employer and an address. I always took the address right off the paycheck. They'll figure out if you were employed by them or not if you put that address in there. But that employer, that address, you're going to need to know the date you started and the date you finished. So I'm going to click on one of mine and see what it does. It's got it all there. It needs the start date and the last day I worked. The county I worked in, what county did you work in? Reason for separation, this is key right here. Reason for separation. So you are here at school, at the apprenticeship school for a week of school. Let's say you are going back to your contractor after this week. You are going to put laid off. Detailed reason, lack of work. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. Even though you're here for school, put laid off, lack of work. Your employer understands why you're here. They know, and you have to put that, and I didn't put the county. I'm not going to fill in the rest of this stuff. I'm not going to file a claim and raise a bunch of red flags because I'm still employed. So this is probably as far as I'm going to get on this, but I think I've covered the main things. Laid off because of lack of work, even though you are at school, and then we saw on the previous page that you do not put you are in school. Let's see if that does anything. It's probably not going to let me. Yeah, it's not going to let me move on any further. And again, I'm not going to, well, let's just see. Let's say I started on first and the last day I worked was 6/1. Let's go 7/1. County of employment, oops, we were in Wood County. And let's see what that does. End date is an invalid date. Oops. So I got my format wrong here. It's got to be, and then 4. So you got to do 2 digits, and 4 digits for the date. See if that works now. Have you worked at least 6 weeks and earned at least this amount of money for this employer since then? No. Did I work for another employer during the same 6-week period? No. So answer these to the best of your knowledge. If you kind of question it, just click one. They'll figure it out. So this is showing me the employment I've had for the last 6 months. I'm going to stop it here so unemployment doesn't call me up saying, what the heck am I doing? This should help you out. This should get you going in the right direction. So I hope that helped. Thanks.